Okay, guys, we identified that your account was terminated in error. I know most of you that have seen the video before now that you're like, okay, let's see what this guy has for us. This is one of the best email you might or you may or you will receive after you watch this video from Amazon that you'll definitely be happy because in short, I've received this email like over like 5 times now myself. So I'm very pleased receiving this email. So without wasting much of your time, guys, for people that know me before now, I'm Amazon KDP expert. Take it or leave it. Number one in Nigeria, number one in Africa. I won't say number one in the world because I still have some people that have senior me very well. So, guys, we have identified that your account was terminated in error. How are you going to get your account back? Whereby they will send you this kind of email. And you'll be like, you get access to your account. At the same time, your money pending royalty will be paid in less than 3 days. I can confirm that with you now. In less than 3 days, they will definitely pay you. So let's just move on. So, message I got early this morning. In all honesty, I have to just show you. I have my mentee people that I teach, and I make sure I teach them. But one way or the other, if they misbehave, or can I use the word misbehave, they come back to me. Nelcon, this is what happened, and I render help. That's why my mentorship program is very essential to me because I don't leave my mentee people that are paid for my courses to just go. I'm always there for them to what to render my help and we sort it out together because that's what they paid for. I used to tell them that's what they paid for. So this one came this morning as you can see, what's it called? 10:50. Okay, this was yesterday. Okay, this was yesterday, sorry. Yesterday night, around 10:57 p.m. Imagine I'm still very much awake. I'll definitely respond to your email. He said his account was terminated on the 15th. This is the screenshot, but that's not what I want to tell you because why I'm showing you this is because people are receiving the termination back to back. Another person, Baby Rama, I used to call her Baby Rama. I deliberately show this picture. She knows I know how to get accounts back. So people in a circle, do you get? She has people in a circle whereby they talk to. Or she hear that if the account got terminated, then she has a bro she can talk to. These are so I asked her to tell the guy, send me the picture of what got your account terminated. And I'll use this opportunity to teach you one or two things about account termination. What can trigger account termination? Do you get? So let's just move on. This is another one I got this morning. Same thing here. Today's date is today should be what's today? Let me check my phone. Today's date is 20th. As at yesterday or 2 days ago, this Uncle Sam sent me a DM as at this morning, right? That his account got terminated last week, as you can see, last week. And I asked him what happened to confirm April or in this sorry, I said April in this month of September. I can't remember the date. I guess last week Tuesday or so. Amazon released the iPhone 16, and I told people specifically in the group this is what you should do when it comes to gadgets. I'll be teaching you that in this short video. You shouldn't do this when you are talking about iPhone 16, iPhone 15 in you, any other gadget you want to review, you want to write a review on, or the events. The stuff you should know about because if you don't know about that, you are joking with your account. And guess what? If Amazon mistakenly send you that they send your book to block for second thought, just be expecting either suspension or termination from them. Moving on. Why termination, as I mentioned? So, guys, I know you are here to understand how you can get your account back, but I have to just take you back the memory lane to know what you are doing wrong. Should in case you even get your account back, such should not repeat itself. Number one, why termination? Image can cause termination. Why do I say image? I mentioned something about what's it called? The book I showed you here just now. This is the cover for the book. When you are talking about gadgets, right? When you are writing a review about gadgets, you are the one that are into tech niche, gadgets niche. Let's see. Make sure you don't use image on your book at all. That's number one. For people into what's it called? For people into how will I put it? Into biography. I'll talk about that pretty much later. So let's just focus. Image can get your account terminated if you're not careful. Title and subtitle, if you don't know how to craft your title and subtitle well. because there are some rules you need to follow. Most of us, including myself, when I started Amazon KDP, I'm just curious to want to earn in dollars. But I never take my time to understand how this thing works. But when I chop the first, second, third, fifth termination, my head correct, my head straight. So your title and subtitles is very, very essential. Example of title or subtitle, what I mean by that, you should not, in Amazon content guideline, you must not repeat word. Let's say, for instance, you say, uh, uh, iPhone 16 review, right? That's for the title. On the subtitle, you now write iPhone 16 simple step-by-step guide. You have repeated iPhone 16, iPhone twice. You have repeated 16 twice, which is against their rule. They will call it customer. You are misleading their customer. So one way or the other, they don't want you repeating words in your title and subtitle. Next is the keyword section. Let me give you this example. Anything you have listed, for let's say for instance, your title of the book says iPhone 16 review. You should not have that iPhone 16 review in your keywords again. Because when anybody type iPhone 16 review, so far you have it in your title, your book will definitely pop up. So don't repeat such in your in your back end keyword. It is not allowed. You can never read this on their okay, it's there on their content guideline. You might not be able to read it, but there are some things if that is not even in their content guideline, which over time that when you start Amazon KDB, you will definitely know about it. Do you get? So your keyword, go and learn what needs to be done. It's there for you. Go to your dashboard. Go to your dashboard, right? Go to help. You see, read about the contents guideline, which is the next one. Read about the metadata and multiple accounts that is not well managed. The honest truth is, Nigerians, Africans, we want money. We have you can check all these top KDP experts. Even myself, I have multiple accounts. But why I said that is not well managed. If you not manage your multiple accounts well, they definitely come for you. So these are what can trigger your account termination. Next, need to be very, very careful of. Number one, gadget. I mentioned gadgets. When you're talking about gadget, I can't go into the details explaining how these things do, but people that has ears will be able to understand what I mean. When you're doing about iPhone 15, iPhone 16, you're doing about AirPod, you are doing anything gadgets. Please, please, and please don't use the image of that product you are writing review for, you are writing guide for, you are writing what's it called? You are writing review, you are already writing guide, you are writing how to use senior guide. Please don't use the image. Let me give you an expo. Let me close this thing. Let me give you an expo. Let me give you an expo. For instance, these are my covers. Hope this thing load. These are my covers, right? These are my book covers. I'll still come back to this picture you're seeing here. These are my book covers that I've done for over time now. Why is this thing not loading? That I've done for since I started KDP over 4,000. Sorry, 400 covers, not 4,000 now. Yeah, these are covers of books. Let me just look for one about iPhone that I did recently. This iPhone 16, I wrote about it. I won't lie to you. Now, this is one of the covers. Take a look at this image. This is not a real image of iPhone. This is not a real image. It's like a cartoon-like image of iPhone, right? They can never come for such something of such, something like this. They can never come. I want to show you where I wrote about this iPhone 16 as well, because I do follow all this kind of stuff. This is another one, as you can see here. Take a look at this 16 essential iPhone tricks to look at what I use. This is not original image of how iPhone should look. These are cartoon image. If you have something like this, they can never come from you for you. They can never come for you because it's not the email they will send to you is you are customer will customer will mistake the original product to your book. The first day I received such email, I was like, is the customer crazy? Is the customer mad? I'm not sure if I'm allowed to use this word on YouTube because this video will be posted on YouTube. I hope it won't affect my video. So I was like, is the customer okay? Why do you see book that is tax $799 because of iPhone? You now think is the to iPhone that you are selling $900, $1,000, $1,000. So now say yeah, but Amazon know what they are doing. I'm looking for one of the iPhone 16 that I wrote just not quite long. I hope I still have it here. So that I because I in my teaching Aha, this is iPhone 16 review that I wrote recently. This is iPhone 16. As you can see, there's no image of iPhone. It's image of Apple, you can see. And guess what? That won't stop buyer from buying your book. That won't stop. This is iPhone 16/16 Pro review. Most of people doing gadgets, this is the mistake you do. You go and put images. That's why uh that's why this my bro account got terminated, right? Because he uses this particular, look at it here. As you can see, he has picture because this is about the events they did about when they were launching the phone. He have the picture of front and back of iPhone. He have picture of AirPod. He have picture of the Apple Watch. Same is applicable to this iPhone 16 Pro instruction manual. It has pictures of iPhones. And I can tell you for free, I didn't see the email they sent, but I'm very sure the first email they'll send that the book won't be available to sell because it will cause not misleading now. Consumer will confuse the original products to the book. That's the first email. Next email is termination. So where are we? We stop here. Gadget. When you talk about the next one is trend. Not all trend you can write on. Not all trend you can write on. We are going if you go and write on trend like gunshots, please run away from it. Politics. I write on politics, but it's not all politics. For instance, if you people that wrote about this Donald Trump, I had he had another assassination, right? Assassination attempts. That's the word. You wrote about the first assassination attempt. Just know that your account is at risk. If you are lucky, that's when they will suspend your account. But if you are not lucky, they will terminate it. So not all trend you can jump on. I'll repeat that again. Not all trend you can jump on. So for you to understand which trend I can write on, please, I mentioned it, get an expert that does this niche as well. Same as biography. I have a student, Baby Rama. She make over $1,005 in December, which they are supposed to make the payment in February, right? Guess what? February 14, they terminate her account. Why? Because she does biography. The truth about biography is most of these celebrity, most of these people, their names are trademark one way or the other. That's number one aspect. Another thing about biography niche is, I guess, because me, I have hunch, and it's through my hunch that is working for me. I was able to get all these accounts, over 6 accounts that got terminated in less than 2 months. I feel recently people that are doing biography before now they are making crazy money. But recently the competition in biography is much, especially for the dead niche. I call it the dead niche biography. Dead niche in the sense that when anybody dies, someone people just rush in and start writing biography about those people. One, Amazon look at why so much books. They start reviewing your book. That's number one. Number two, you want to write biography about Donald Trump. I feel they don't want you to add that word biography in your title or subtitle. I feel I don't have a proof to I don't have a proof to say this is right or wrong, but that's what I feel. Personally, I've done biography before, but I deliberately stopped when I saw what happened to one of my mentee making over 2 million naira, and when it was few days for the payment, the termination account. One of the reasons I stopped biography, but I understand how biography works. Be very careful when you're doing biography. Know the right thing to do when it comes to biography. Same is applicable to summary model. People that does summary model, they understand this very well. I'm not doing summary model, but I know the in and out because I'm an expert. Like I said, I know in and out of any niche you want to mention. Is it cookbook niche? I know in and out of any niche you want to mention. So summary people are doing summary. Are doing summary of a new best-selling release or release book. Make sure your summary is boldly written, and you must not use the same cover color or cover image the main book you are doing summary for. So, like I said, these are few niches I want to cover here that can trigger termination. And if you are doing any of this niche, if you know how to do it well, you definitely make your money. So, like I said, get an expert that does this niche very, very well and learn from them. See, it doesn't matter that I have paid Abraham Ejina, I have paid Daniel. If you see someone that understand any of this because or any of this niche well, feel free to pay them. Buy their course, learn it. That's what I did. I'm one of the first course I bought when it comes to Amazon KDP was course by Abraham Ejina. The second course I bought because trend model terminated my first account. I have to buy Dio's course. I don't know how much Dio is selling his course now, but When I bought the course, I bought it as 10K. And because I want to understand how trend work. I know there's money in trend. So this is a business for crying out loud. Make sure you invest before you make money. Keep investing, keep adding to your knowledge. When you make money, invest in courses that in that niche that you want to learn more. So get an expert, right? I don't want this video to be too long. So always keep an eye open on your emails. That email attached to your KDP account, please make sure it's logged in on your phone, even though you're not responding to emails. So because when notification comes in, you should be able to see it. First thing, once why you should keep an eye on your phone. Anytime you publish your book, you should confirm that the book is live. When the book goes live, you'll receive an email, right? If there's any issues relating to any book, anytime, any day, guess what? It's not books that you publish today that can have issues. You might have published books for like a year ago. So far the account is there. Amazon can easily just come for it anytime, any day. They say and they dictate copyright. Copyright that has been there for over a year, nobody talk about it. They will just come. So that's why you should have an eye on your email. Make sure it's logging on your phone. Make sure you receive notification. So that because some cases, if you don't respond to them immediately, it can trigger termination of your account. So some they will say you need to respond between 5 days. And if you don't, if you are the type that you don't receive notification and you don't even check your emails, if that 5 days passes by and you have not respond to the email, just know either you're at fault or you're not at fault. Otilo, they will definitely terminate the account. For possible each third option is for possible response to your any email Amazon sent to you. Now, so if my account got terminated, what can I do? Yes, this is what you have been waiting for. At the end of the day, they terminate your account. What do you think you can do? This is it. Number one option: don't panic. Yes, you might have $5,000, you might have $1,000, you might have $100, you might have over 120 books, you might have 200 books. Like, oh, is it that all my sweat is gone? All my sufferness, all my late night writing of book is gone. Number one option is don't panic. Relax your mind. Number two, don't respond. I can see the number two option. Don't respond, especially if you don't know what to say or do. Please leave that account. Don't respond to it at all, at all, at all, at all. Leave the email. It has been terminated. Yes, leave the email. Solution is still coming. But at that point in time, if you don't know what to do, leave it. I have my reason and I'll explain. Number three, don't use any template. I know there are templates circulating all over the internet. There's one in PDF for appeal templates. From experience, I've been into KDP for some years now. Not for some years. By December/January this year, I'll be 2 years. But I've paid different mentor. I've both for local and international. I've studied how this thing works. That's why I'm be able to. People, my mentee know me. I'll be able to call myself a mentor. I'll be able to call myself an expert. Those templates Amazon are used to it. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. So number one says don't panic. Number two say don't respond if you don't know what to write. In short, I will advise don't respond at all, pending when you know what to write. Though by the end of this video you are watching, you will know what to do, right? You will definitely know what to do. Number three, don't use any template like I mentioned. Those templates, please, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying those templates don't work. Luckily, it might work, it might not work. But people are used to template. Another mistake people do because they send a template, you just do copy and paste and send to them. Come on, you need to tweak it, even though you have to use it. But for the sake of this video and for the sake of what I've studied, the algorithm of Amazon KDP for the past few months now, that I've been able to get over 6 accounts in less than 2 months, I can tell you for free that forget about that template. That template you have on your PDF in the PDF on that your phone, please leave them. Next is what happened after the termination of money. Number one thing, they were, my money, you. Number two, the time, oh. Number three, effort, oh. Money, time, and effort. Money in the sense that your money you have in your account, it can take 1 year, it can take 2 years if you didn't get the account back. Guess what? Your money is still there. Any day, anytime you'll be able to get the account back, your money, they'll pay it in less than 3 days. I'm a living testimony to that in less than 3 days. Time, what do I mean by time? I'll explain. This time is in two ways. The time you use in writing those books that they what they terminated, right? Will be like time wasted. Another aspect of time that I want to mention is Amazon themselves. Why I say you should not respond if you don't know what to say. I have my reason. I will explain. And the effort you are put in place as well. You'll be like sad. In short, when I received my first termination in August last year, I nearly cried. August 28th last year was on a Sunday. You have program my child. I couldn't play the keyboard that very day because I play keyboard. Thank God I have a junior colleague around. He was the one that handled the administration of that day because I was termination the pain past heartbreak. I will say that again. Termination the pain past heartbreak. Just calm down, relax. Let's see. Now, my story. To God be the glory before God and man. My own personal account that got terminated between October 26th last month and last year till let's say March this year. Amazon successfully terminated 5 of my accounts. And from experience, I started noticing why I said you should not panic. Let me go back to this place so that you understand. Don't panic. Don't respond. Out of fear that is all my hard work gone, is all the money I have in that account, that my first account, over 1.5 million naira, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I will collect it today. That fear we want to be bombarding them with messages. Number one rules: don't bombard Amazon KDP with messages. See, I learned this based on they terminated my account 5 times, right? The first account I was sending them messages almost every day. To the point, people that they terminated their account, they will understand this. To the point that this is where we are now. To the point that they stop responding. If they have stopped responding to your email, you are in a long team. Though I'm still making my research on how to get in touch with them so that they will respond back. But like I said, don't panic, don't respond. Don't respond to the point that you keep sending rubbish. I'll say that. You keep sending different stuff which you are not meant to send to the point that they will flag. I can say that boldly now. Before, I used to have an hunch that they flag because once we send email to some certain appeal, not email now, let me call the word appeal, they will stop responding to your appeal. Take it or leave it. People that have been into this termination, you understand what I mean. So if you have gone to that stage, you just know that I'll say 80% forget about that account. But moving forward, if you are the type that your account has been terminated, but you didn't send nothing less than, let's say you have sent just 2 emails before, they said they are withholding their decision, blah, 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 you still have hope. And you didn't bother sending them any email, you still have hope. You can watch this, keep on watching this video. And for you that they have terminated account, you have used email to scatter their life to the point that they didn't respond, you can still watch this video because you are learning for the future, for the new account you are managing at the moment. Because if such happens, you know what to do. So, second account they terminated, I guess, was between December and January. Same thing. That one already picked up. Started making sales because I had the account in November. I started in November. I was writing biography books. They terminated the accounts too. With force, I was like, with vest, I started bombarding them with emails. And I guess that account, the mistake was from my end though. The mistake I did was from my end. Guess, let me say this boldly. Some of the termination, if you should look at it very well, there are little mistake we did from our hand. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm not saying Amazon don't terminate account in error. In short, the one they terminated that is much are in error. Error in the sense that it's not something that I even need for termination that will terminate the account on. So they will see it as error after you appeal. You use the right appeal because at the end of this video, you understand that. So I bombarded them with emails back to back for the second account. Third account, I'm getting used to it. I don't know. I guess I sent like few less than 2 or 3 emails. I left it. Fourth account, the same thing. Fifth account, the same thing. So guess what? From first to fifth, I'm learning something. There's a reason they terminate the first account. There is a reason they terminate the second account. The third account, there's no reason. They just wake up one morning and terminate it. Fourth account, there's a reason because I did a mistake from my hand. And the fifth account, there's no reason. Okay, there's a reason. I'll show you that. But that's not an issue. For the first account, it terminated based on I wrote on trend that I'm not supposed to write on gunshot / this war, Israel war that is still happening. I remember Israel was started on the 7th of October last year. So I wrote on it and I make massive sales. They came for the account. Second account, I tried to write about AI, and I tried to model, not model, I tried to copy. There's very many model and copy. Copy a well selling cover. I copy it back to back and they came for me. They told me this is the book I tried to cover. I tried to do this and that. They came for me, right? So for the third and fourth, I didn't bother sending too many mail because I'm used to termination, right? Then I've noticed that if you bombard them to many emails, they won't respond. So they won't respond to your email pretty much later. So I've lose hope. Luckily in March, they bring this, for people that understand, they bring this book blocking matter coming. They bring it on board. So I didn't even bother when they terminated my account in March. Do you get? I just create a new account. I started publishing. They terminated on that one too. I was like, I'm used to termination. So I didn't bother sending too many email. Guess what? In June, July, I got an update on how to get account back. I tried the update on these 5 accounts. Remember the first account I've already exceeded. I'll use the word exceeded the limit of time I can send email, so they didn't even respond. But the last 3 accounts that, because I'm used to Amazon KDP termination, I didn't bother disturbing them to with many emails. I got those accounts back one after the other in July precisely. July is when I tested it, and I got those accounts back. The third one was in error because I didn't do anything wrong. The fourth one was this same iPhone 16. Then there's this channel I follow on YouTube that they have article post. So this rumor about the iPhone 16 just released last month. I wrote about it in, I can't remember when I wrote about it. I can share the video with you. It's here. Let me see. Let's see. I guess I have it here. I guess this is the email. This is the email. Um, this is the email. Okay, we apologize. This is the email when I got it back on the 6th. But when I got the account back, they terminated this account because of iPhone 16. I want to look for that email. Kindle. iPhone 16. So that I want to show you that this is what I did. I guess it should be here. We received the Kineko upon review. Our decision, we will put our decision. This is on the 23rd of May. That was when they terminated the account. I want to show you. Okay, this is it. iPhone 16 rumor. So the mistake I did is what I explained in the beginning of this video. I use an image that has iPhone 16. That's what make the came for my account, as you can see. That's what they make the guy. So that's where when I get to understand that they don't, because this is not the first time they send me an email about using email. I wrote about LGTV sometime last year. The same thing, the same. That was the first time I received that the customer will confuse the phone for the book for the phone or for the product itself. So that was when I get to know that it's not advisable to use images of products directly. That's when I get to understand. Do you get? So from this my story, that what I've understand about KDP precisely, I was able to sit back, think, okay, this thing has happened. What is the way forward? After getting the update, I tried the update out. It opened on my account, my few of my account and that of my friend that shared with me. I tried it, good and fine. Then fast forward to on the 3rd of this month, on the 28th of last month precisely, a guy sent me a DM before 28th. He told me something. Let me go to the chat so that it won't seem as if. Let's read the chat together. I've showed the chat I don't know the video I showed the chat, but I'll look for it again and show you now so that we'll be sure of what I'm saying. Right? So let's see. The guy name is this is him. So let's just search for. I want to search because I like my this thing practical. I like my this thing practical. Very, very practical. I can't remember the video I recorded that shows about. Let me just type 500. Let's search for 500. Where is it? I can't remember. But let's just look for it. I can't remember. Let's just look for it. He said, yeah, I guess this is it. No, no, this is about his other friend account that I'm still waiting to help him open the account. So basically, without wasting much of your time, this is what really happened. So this guy sent me I've shared the video about this thing before. I don't want to waste your time about, I don't know where I share it. I can't remember the video I shared. This is when we got the account back, and this is the share he sent. This is my own share of the money. This is where I send the my own bank details. He should send the money to, as you can see. So he has a. I wish I can do this thing on phone. I wish I can do this thing on phone. So what he really told me, in all honesty, as you can see, this is our transaction for you to see that I'm real. I'm real with what I'm teaching here. This is when he said, all right, 240, because the money, total money in the account before the terminated account was $500. So after they paid the money to Pioneer removed $30 from all those their yearly blah blah blah. So the remaining amount was like $480. So the agreement on this account that if I should get the account back for him, we'll be sharing the money 50-50. I have to be sincere with you now. We'll be sharing the money 50-50. And the guy was very, very generous. He gave me my share, $240, and that's it. So I want to explain what really happened. So this guy, he sent me that DM that fateful day. I have the video on this my YouTube channel. You can look for one video about it. Once he sent me that DM that fateful day, he said, he quotes, that his account got terminated in January 2023 with over $500. And he said, this is not, I'm not flabbing. He said he was making money on Fiverr then. I don't know the service is rendering on Fiverr, and he has over 2,005 or $1,005. I can't remember what he said on Fiverr. So he just see that how much is $500 for Amazon. He just neglected the email. He didn't bother sending him an appeal. Immediately he mentioned that to me, my head spark, because all the information I sat down my own to generate that if you don't send them email too much, they will respond anytime, any day. But if you have exceeded the time or the multiple time you have sent the email, they might not respond. So immediately he mentioned that to me, I was like, it triggered me that this is the hunch I have. I need to prove it. I said I have to work on the account, and I told him, okay, if I have to work on the account, how much do you have there? He said, this amount. No matter the amount you have there, we'll be splitting it 50-50 if you get. He said he doesn't even have any problem with that. That was in August. August 28th, I sent the email. I drafted the appeal, right? The appeal has some keywords that need to be there because I've studied the algorithm of how this thing works. That keywords needs to be there. The same way we have 7 backend keywords when we are publishing our books. There are some keywords you need to add to your email. And guess what? I'm not using any template. Make sure no matter how you draft this email, draft this appeal, those keywords must be there. I drafted it. I send it firstly because I request for his login details. I have to study what happened to the account. I request for the login details. I study it. I use what I studied to draft the email, and the keywords was inserted. I send it through the email. They didn't respond. Then I log into the KDP account. I use the contact us button. I copy the email. I attach some documents. Guess what? I attach some pictures and documents with it, and I forward it. They responded less than 24 hours that we should give them 5 days. That was on the 28th of August. I wish I have this screenshot here now. But I have the video here on YouTube. On the 28th, on the 3rd, before God and man, this guy, let me go back to that chat. On the 3rd, because I have access to the email, he was the one that sent me a DM. I need to look for it. That he was panicking. He was like, this is our transaction. He was like, let's see, we are on the 5th of September. 3rd of this month, that was what I'm saying. So when we get to the 3rd, you see it yourself. He was panting, like, he came to my DM because that day I didn't even bother checking the email because I was busy that very day. It was the one that came. I was like, please check. As you can see, these are the transactions. These are the transactions after the money entered Pioneer, after they removed some this thing in it. That's 2 days after. These are, as you can see, dates. They paid the money, they released the account on the 3rd. On the 5th, the money, look at, I swear they remove, look at the nobody say they give. I swear they remove $30. That's Pioneer remove $30. All those people that use Pioneer, they will understand it from the money. This is when they paid the money because his account was in Canadian dollar. So all the 500 in Canadian dollar was amounts to 700 and something dollars. right? You have to convert it to USD. In the process of converting to American dollars, that was when they removed that $30. I just want to show you this on the 4th. Sorry, this video is getting too long, but it's worth your time. It's worth your time. It's extremely worth your time. It's extremely worth your time. Remain a day. I wish I'm using phone. You understand this better. I wish I'm using phone. This is when they started paying the money. That's the principle. So the guy was showing me. This is where I mentioned. I mentioned to him. I mentioned 3 to 5 days. I know what I'm saying. That was when I said because I've tried it out. I got my account. This is on the third. Yeah, we are on the third now. This is it. Yeah, where's the beginning of third? He was the one that sent me a DM by himself that very day. That same day, they started processing the money for him. That same day, the pending royalty, like over a year and 7 months, they terminated the account. I was able to get the account back. Am I there? KDP one sort. Sorry, but it's what it's. This is when we are confirming. I told him to confirm the account. This is it. Yeah, I guess we're almost there. We're almost there. This is where I log into the account. I confirm I say you should confirm you should go and confirm the bank details that is attached to so that we'll be sure if we need to change it before they started processing the money, because I know they'll process the money immediately because I've gotten my account back to, and this is a screenshot of the money we saw in the account. You can see he started the account in November 19, 2022, and on the day I got it back, 3rd of September, the money we saw there, pending royalty is $331, and they pay. They make this is when he sent the first email. He said the first email that day, he said, Jesus Christ, check the email, sir. Jesus Christ, you are amazing, boss. Thank you so much. Oh, Omo, I'm still shocked. You made it happen. Thank you so much. So me, as Omogbon, I just log into the account. Immediately told me that I log into the account. I check the money myself. I make the screenshots, and voila, we saw the money there. And they processed the money. That same day, started processing the money. That was on the 3rd. On the 5th, the money was paid into his account. And he sent me my share, like I mentioned. He sent me my share. So that's confirmed it confirmed that hunch that I have, that once you oversend them email, they won't respond. So no matter how long they might have terminated your account, so far you know the rights appeal. Like I said, I'm not using any template. I composed the message from my hand based on what happened in the account before it got terminated, and I attach pictures with it, which I'll be sharing with you guys. So, guys, with my story and with what have happened, something about life that I like to mention. Learn from your failure. I was able to understand how this thing was based on my 5 account that got terminated. I studied it from the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. And in compiling with what my mentee are facing, because my mentee, if you are my mentee, you are watching this video right now, please comment below how I treat you guys, how I respond to your question. Because in all honesty, when you are teaching people, you are learning one way or the other. People don't know that. So with what I have, the knowledge I have based on what I happened to my own account, different account, compiled with what my mentee are telling me what they face, I was able to come to conclusion that if you bombard them with too many messages, they will stop responding, even though you have the almighty updates that can open any account. So far, they have stopped responding to your email. I doubt it. Though, like I said, this is still a study. I'm still studying the algorithm, how the algorithm work. I'm still looking for a way to, because one of my accounts, that's my first account, and that of Ibirama, we have bombarded to many emails, so we couldn't get those accounts back. I have to be sincere with you. That's my first account that has the highest money because we have sent so many emails. So now the solution is here. For the sake of, I don't want the update to cast, like I mentioned. I don't want to, I don't know. I don't work with Amazon. I don't know if they can have access to this video and they know what we did. They know the keywords. So I have put together everything you need to do step by step in this book. And guess what? This is not the normal book we as KDP publish. I know Nigeria, we don't like reading. So the maximum page this book will have is, I can tell you, the maximum page this book will have is less than 5 to 10 pages. with detail. For people that have been to my that have been watching my video on YouTube, go to my previous videos. You know I'm action oriented person. I go straight to the point. I know they beat around the bush. Same as my mentee that are watching these videos. Watching this video, not videos now, watching this particular video now. I go straight to the point when I'm teaching. So this is what this book is all about. Guess what? In this book, there's a video inside the book. I know you'll be curious how come video inside a PDF book. There's a way around it. And in this book, I added um I added a bonus. The bonus is how I was able to manage multiple accounts. How I was able to manage multiple accounts. Let me see. I have a video here where I shared the last video I published on this YouTube channel before I record this video now. I want to quickly show you. This is my YouTube page. In this video, to make you understand, I don't want to log in into any of my KDP because at the moment the network is not encouraging. I don't want anything to happen to my account. I have my way of running multiple on this laptop I speak. I have over 6 accounts on this particular laptop, which I manage. I write books for people. I I write books for people. I have my own personal accounts. I have people I work with both home and abroad. So come to this my YouTube channel to confirm after you are done watching this video. You see this last video that I said my KDP sales report that is here is to be here. Here I show 5 different account sales reports. So that using one network, using one internet connection, and using this laptop I'm using to record now, everything is there to confirm how I manage multiple accounts. You can check this video out to be sure if I really am saying the truth. This video is less than 4 minutes, it's 3 minutes and 39 seconds because the sales report showing my multiple accounts I have on this laptop and the earnings they have made between the beginning of the month to the 19th. I'm recording this video on the 20th of September. This video was recorded yesterday and I published it yesterday. And how many views this video don't get safe? Don't get 124 views. So just less than 4 minutes, you are done. It's not as long as this particular one. So to show you the multiple account, I have 5 accounts in this video, like I mentioned. So guys, so I added a bonus in this particular book for you. And the bonus is I'll be showing you how I manage multiple accounts. The process on how you can do that for yourself. That's what I added in this book. And I titled the book KDP Accounts Reinstated. A step-by-step guide to get your terminated account back and get your pending royalty paid in less than 5 days. That 5 days is too much. 3 days. As you can see, they paid this guy on the 5th. He got the account back on the 3rd. So 2 days. So I like putting less than 5 days. So guys, who are those this book? Which kind of English I even write for here? But you understand what I want to do. Who are those this book will work for? Number one, the first person this book will work for, yeah, people that's disturbed the Amazon with too many messages. If you know your account, you don't disturb them with many messages. I beg, Parkway, no go work for you because there's probably, like I said, I'm still working on update. Though if you're already in my circle, when I get the update, I'll definitely share with my circle, my WhatsApp status, and I'll use the opportunity to talk that it's not compulsory you buy whatever I'm selling. If you just feel you want to have my contacts, to check my because I share updates on my status every blessed day on my WhatsApp status. That's what I mean. Find my number around any of the video on my YouTube. Send me a DM. I'll save your contact. Save my contact to be able to have access to me. Once there's any updates about people that have sent too many messages, I'll definitely share. You get so you have access to me directly on like waiting for my YouTube videos. Number two, if you know the right keywords, yeah, I mentioned drafting this appeal is not a template. You will draft the appeal based on what happened to your account, and there are some keywords you need to attach to it. Though, if you are curious to know the keywords, those are who this particular book is for. Who have a positive mindset. Hello, anything you are doing in this life, if you say, "I'm no go work, Jari," forget it, no need to work. And if you are having that such mindset at the moment as you are watching this video, say no go work. Don't bother going or opening this book or do anything. Just go. Another people that this book is for, if you want to have the knowledge, you want to know about how this thing works, even though you don't have any terminated account at the moment, you just want to know how this thing works. Because the truth is, take it or leave it, most of all of us that we call ourselves an expert, we have faced our failures. Most of us have chopped this termination back to back before. So we have learned from our mistake. That's why we are still here, because we know the Amazon money is sweet. No, no lie. So if you want to know, have the knowledge about, in case yourself or any of your friends chop determination in future, what you need to do first, get this book, place your hand on it, and get it. So this book, disclaimer. This disclaimer is, I'll say it boldly. I'm not here to take your money. This is the 50-50 chances. I don't work with Amazon. I'm just someone like you that have studied the flow, and it worked for me back to back. This guy accounts they opened on the 3rd of this month was the last account I work. At the moment, I have like over 1 to 4 accounts I want to work on this night, because I'm recording this video. I can't check the time now. I'm recording this video as at 8:52. This time now is 8:52. I have 4 accounts I want to work on. But that guy's account is the last account I worked on, which they gave me that, and I was extremely happy. And why I was happy, because that account is one of the oldest accounts I've ever worked on. January 2023, even me myself, 2023, I don't start KDP. Yeah, I've started KDP 2023, yes. So I'm still a fresher in KDP when they terminate that guy account. So I'm extremely happy, because, like I said, I just have an hunch, but I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. But that guy make it happen, that yes, my hunch is real, because I study very well. So guys, I'm not taking any responsibility. If you try it and it don't work for you, I'm not working with Amazon. I'll say that again. I'm just someone that is smart, someone that is genius, that will be able to follow the flow. Guess what? If you are using Amazon for over 6 months, now you know Amazon changes. And guess what? No matter how Amazon change, me try to follow them change. People that are in my circle, people that are in my mentorship, they know the previous courses I recorded for my mentorship, I deleted everything in June. I started recording new one, because Amazon has changed. That's the kind of person I am. I will not leave you to the old. And not that I collected money from them. So far, in my circle, it's the new people that I'm adding to my circle that will pay. But the old people, I'll delete the previous course and record the new one, because it's already in my circle. Like I said, my own is a mentorship, it's not a course. Do you get? So it's a 50-50 chance. Why do I say 50-50 chance? Do you know that there are organizations in United States of America, when they terminate your accounts, you can be able to talk to them. They are legal practitioners. I've spoke with them. They charged me $1,300 to pay for my first account. But you know, Nigeria, I know if you convert Nigeria to dollar now, 1,000 over at the moment is 1.6, 1.7 million naira to get my account back. And they told me, oh ha, I wish I was looking for the screenshots before I recorded this video. They told me, oh ha, that I should pay. And once I pay, it's a 50-50 thing, in the sense that I might get my account back, I might not get my account back, but they have 80% assurance that I will get it back. But they will tell you from the beginning it's a 50-50 thing. So this particular stuff you are about to learn in that book is a 50-50 thing as well. It might work for you, it might not work for you. I don't work with Amazon. So think deeply. So this book it's not for free, because I don't want, like I said, I don't want the update to cast. I'm not here to be telling you for all those course creator or all those marketers used to say the value of that book is 250,000 naira. But for the sake of the first 10 people that will do this, okay, pay this. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't give a shit about that, bro. What I know, I know. So for the book, like I said, you'll be getting the update on what to do when your account got terminated. Because in all honesty, I can't work for everybody. Since when I got this account, I posted it on my WhatsApp status. Every blessed day, I have people sending me DM, help me get my account back, help me get my account back, help me get my account. And I have time. I don't have time. I write books for people. I design book cover for people. I have my own personal books account to write on. So best I can teach is dish out the information, share it for people for just 8,000 naira. And you're not only getting the updates on how to restore or reinstate your accounts back. I'll be sharing with you how to manage multiple accounts, same way I've done in the 3.3 minutes 39 seconds video I asked to go and watch. If you feel you need it, a link will be below this video. It will be a seller link precisely. Click the link, have access to the book, and you study. And guess what? I'm not just leaving you. Once you have access to the book, when you have any question relating to Account termination. Don't get it twisted. Account termination or account termination, or what's it called? What's the second one? That managing of multiple accounts. I got you because you paid for it. I'm definitely going to answer. This video is going to an hour. I don't intend to. So guys, let's make some money together. So see you in my circle if you love this book, want to get this book for just 8,000 naira. I'm not here to kill you. I'm not here to rob you. For just 8,000 naira, click the link below this video and get the book while you get your account back, while you spend money. And guess what? Another thing I like to say, as you can see, if I should work on your account for you, I work on accounts with $500 above. That's just it. If you feel you don't have the time to do this, I want to work. Just any money you have in there, just know we are splitting it 50-50, 50-50. But if you feel that money is too much, blah, 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 get this book for 8K and you have access to me. You have access to my information. You have access to not only now getting your account, but how you can manage a multiple account as far as many as you like. I'll say it, as many as you like on your laptop. As my laptop, like I can't even remember how many I have, but at the moment I have like 6 that I'm working on back to back. And since I started using it, I don't have any issues. So far, I follow the right thing because now me start am and I only me get the updates. And I'm not posting the update on YouTube because I want it to cut. I don't want Amazon to come for it. It's not affect everybody. So see you inside my circle and bye for now. Ashe.